Alright, so let me turn down the volumes real quickly. And alright, after that somewhat interesting and not very great start, let's introduce our players. In the top left we have KoyoteKamper, and as we were discussing earlier, we were trying to figure out how his name is supposed to be pronounced. It is Qaenthalis, and I may have butchered that a little bit, but that'll be alright. Okay, and it looks like Coyote is going to be going for a very eco-heavy start. This is TitanDuel. It's a small map. There's all these little Sarlacc pits around, and I actually call them Sarlacc pits because one of the player's gods likes to pick up enemy units in ZK and drop them in the pit, which is ridiculously funny. But looks like Qaenthalis is going to be getting up some raiders here pretty quick. His econ is not quite as good as Coyote's. He's basically got a little bit too much going on at one time for him to be able to build constantly. But at the same time, Coyote doesn't have that much yet, so this should equalize out pretty quickly. Now, Coyote does have these snakes in excellent position to do some economic damage here, but some kites are coming out and they'll put a stop to this pretty quickly. Assuming that he does a little bit of micro to him, and there we go. Got 2 kites down and a drone in the air. Did lose 1 mech though, so there's 20 metal down. Now he could use his commander to EMP this area right here. Unfortunately he hasn't done it yet, and there we go. Here comes the kite moving in. It should be able to take out the snake no problem. Nope, it misses on its last shot. Snake's still in the front taking out metal extractors. Snake's in the back taking out metal extractors. And this is, while it's not looking bad for Qaenthalis, it's very irritating being on the receiving end of this. So it looks like he's going to be trying to get another kite out. This kite should take out the snake before it has a chance to take out the metal extractor. But 2 more snakes move in down to the south, and they should be cleaned up by these kites. In the north, we have a spas tank on his own. What exactly is he doing? There we go. No, it's a spas tank with a kite, and they are doing significant damage to the snakes. He's going to take out all the snakes, and there is now a frozen lightning rod here that will be taken down very slowly by this kite. As long as the spas is alive and the spas just dies, now it's a race against time. Nope, not going to make 112 health left on that turret. So here we go. Qaenthalis is trying to get up his first advanced generator. At the same time, Coyote is relying on storage and 4 power generators, but he has a lot of metal extractors all around the map. He does only have snakes though, and in the long run that is going to do him a disservice. At the moment he'll be okay with it though. There are kites down here in the south that could help take out these metal extractors and the snakes and the drone for that matter. He does get another metal extractor here in the middle. Looks like he's going to put up a turret. He doesn't want to have to deal with drones in his base. Lightning rod turret here is going to be able to take out 2 kites. And that way it pays for itself. Losing the metal extractor and losing the kite. So right now, it looks like Coyote's econ is, his metal income is a lot better. Qaenthalis' energy income is by far superior. Needs a better rally point for his factory. That said, he is pumping out units here. These droplets will do a great job against these razors and dicers. And here come the razors and dicers moving in. All there is is a single spas here. And that's not very much protection. Does get some scouting with that drone. Let's go ahead and turn off the line of sight. And he does have a lot of droplets that are getting stuck here. I'm not sure if he realizes that they're right there. He probably will the moment he starts getting attacked, which should be right about now. He is selecting the drones. And I'm not sure where Quay is looking right now. There he selected his factory. There he selected the droplets, and there they go. They will take out these units in no time flat. These units are as good as dead if these droplets get anywhere close. Now he's moving in on the commander. Qaenthalis really needs to use the EMP. There he goes. He goes. Now he's running his commander. It might be a bit too late. His commander's down to 2,000 health, 1,500, 1,500. He's dead. And there it goes. Now Qaenthalis is not in very good shape right now. That said, he will be. If he can stabilize after this, these droplets will keep everything away from him. There's no way these units will even manage to get close if he can keep these droplets out of shooting range. And it looks like a bombers, plural, is coming into Qaenthalis' base. He's going to get the factory. I'm not entirely sure that was worth it. He could have actually taken out the advanced generator. He does get the droplets though, and it looks like this is probably going to be curtains for Qaenthalis. Coyote did an excellent job here. Got all the power as well, except for 3 basic generators and a factory. And it looks like Qaenthalis is going to be turning in the towel. Or throwing in the towel, anyway. He's very nice with his membership. He turns in the towel. He doesn't throw it. He's a good gentleman. And there's the GG from Coyote. And Qaenthalis is saying that Coyote's getting a little scary with his early aggression. And I'd have to agree, that early aggression did wonders. He was all over the map. Excellent job. Excellent job. These are 2 new players from the Steam release, and they've only been playing for 2 weeks and already doing an awesome job. So congratulations to KoyoteKamper, and see you guys next time. Okay. Hey guys, I am testing out my switcher, and it's being stupid, so let's go ahead and cast this game. This is going to be another game on the map TitanDuel. It's a pretty small 1 versus 1 map, as you can see here. There are quite a lot of terrain depressions. There's a lot of little starlock pits here. Plenty of places where your stormtroopers can get eaten by giant worms. And so here we have Qaenthalis in the top left, in the orange. And in the bottom we have a player I have never seen play before, and his name is Nevrembeil. Nevrembeil. We'll call him Nevrembeil. Yeah, anyway. So Nevrembeil is going with an 8 metal extractor start, and it looks like Qaenthalis is going to be going with an 8 metal extractor turret start. Keep those pesky amphibs out of his base. Not a bad plan. Not a bad plan at all, considering that last game he actually had some trouble with Coyote. Coyote pushed some snakes into his base, into the different parts. And here we go, the trademark air start. Now, this doesn't work very well. It can work well if you're left alone, which Qaenthalis may actually leave him alone. That's entirely possible. But generally, it takes forever to get up enough power to get gunships, or bombers for that matter, out. Not to mention the supply needed for them. But it does look like he's going to be able to get it up, and that is not going to make Qaenthalis happy at all. He is getting some orbs out here. He's getting more turrets up. And I have to say he's going a little bit more defensive than I would particularly care for. These are going to give Nevrembeil quite a bit of a head start. However, he's going full on economy. He's not really investing in aircraft yet. Now, he is getting a Coyote out, and that will definitely help with all of the not air that Qaenthalis has. Qaenthalis is getting up an advanced generator, and looks like not a whole lot is going on. They're both getting up their advanced generators. Nevrembeil is put up a metal maker. And so we'll see how this works out for these guys. Looks like Qaenthalis is also going air. This is a very strange starting game. No aggression whatsoever, and we are 3 minutes into the game. Now these coyotes are being put on patrol, it looks like. Yep. Being put on patrol, get a little scouting information, be able to intercept any units that get through. Nevrembeil is putting up more metal extractors, and that should bring his metal income up to 9. Or, I'm sorry, 8.5. And at the same time, looks like Qaenthalis is just now learning that he's got air to contend with here. Loses one of the coyotes. That's not good, but it won't hurt him in the long run. And looks like Qaenthalis is now getting another generator up. Another 2 generators up, actually. And it looks like he is going to switch to an all-terrain factory. Looks like he just wanted the air factory so that he could quickly expand and maybe get up some anti-air, which he does have 1, 2, 3 coyotes here. And they are on patrol. And interestingly enough, Nevrembeil has switched to hover tanks. This is a very odd start from these guys. And looks like we have some aircraft duking it out. This one lone coyote is not in good shape, but he does take one with him, so that will work out. And more metal makers coming up for Nevrembeil. His income is skyrocketing ahead of Qaenthalis. 11 metal income to, or I'm sorry, 10.5 metal income to 7 metal income for Qaenthalis, and 33 energy income versus 17. Now, Neverembeal is using pretty much all of his energy income for Metal Makers, so he doesn't have a whole lot for fighting. And this is seen as every time these artillery shoot, his energy is pegging. In fact, they can't even all shoot at the same time. But he's going to do some real economic damage here to these structures. If nothing else, that's ridiculously irritating. And right about now, Neverembeal is finding out that he needs either some storage or some more energy. Now, there is an anvil and a basher and 2 anti-air. And 2 crushers moving in for Neverembeal. Takes out the basher. Now the anvil's all by himself. He can't do anything. Except for there are 2 Mossbergs backing this up. They're going to take out the crushers. Qaenthalis has a basher that's going to take out the kites from Neverembeal. And it looks like the artillery are going to go down to the gunships from Qaenthalis. But the Coyote shows up and almost takes out the gunship. However, more gunships from Neverembeal. The one lone shredder here is not enough to take out these gunships. And this is getting rather interesting. Looks like we have 6 gunships for Neverembeal. 1 gunship for Qaenthalis. And he does have a Coyote chasing some gunships down here. Runs into another Coyote. And they're going to do battle here. A little bit hard to see who won that, considering that both of them died. Another Coyote moving in, taking out another gunship of Neverembeal's. 2 gunships. 2 for the price of 1. Neverembeal moving into the north. Runs headlong into a lightning rod. Loses 4 recluse. More Coyotes from Qaenthalis moving in the south. But there are Coyotes answering from Neverembeal. Loses 2 Coyotes. And it was a pretty even exchange. Neverembeal just keeps pumping out these Coyotes. And loses the factory. 1 Coyote left for Neverembeal. Loses it. He is all out of anti-air. But that's okay because Qaenthalis is all out of gunships. However, he is building Cardinals. And these Cardinals are no doubt going to aim for this area right in here. But Qaenthalis is moving in with all-terrain units. Going to try to take out the all-terrain factory of Neverembeal up in the north. And does get it. And Neverembeal looks like he sacrificed his commander to the greater good. And there is the GG from Neverembeal. What an interesting game. And no rush. Qaenthalis thanks him for the no rush start. And congratulations to Qaenthalis.